How is it going to be cost efficient? We have seen that according to www.bnl.ra, 19 million USDs are invested in making money, like printing cash. And then if we bring this digitalization of the economy, it's going to be a cashless economy, meaning we're saving 19 million that the billionaire was using in order to produce this cash. And what's another thing? We are unlocking new pathways for rapid economic growth. By digitalizing the economy, we are unlocking new pathways, as the president has stated that the future of the global economy is digital. So we are attracting foreign investors as they see that Rwanda is digitalized and has a global perspective of things. So how exactly are we digitalizing our economy? We are going to ensure the public-private partnership. We are going to work with telecommunication companies as well as banks and SACCOs. So our plan consists of 4 phases. The first phase consists of the step 1, which consists of 2 years, where we'll be having sensitization and awareness and digitalization and overall literacy increase. The second step, we have 3 years. We're going to have cybersecurity alongside electrical installations across the country. And then we're going to have the third step, which will take also 3 years. We're going to have service digitalization. We're going to partner with MTN, Airtel, banks, and SACCOs. And the fourth step, which will take 1 year, which will include monitoring and evaluation. So how exactly are we doing this? In the first step, where it will take us 2 years, we want to sensitize and make people aware of the digital economy that is going to be coming around. How are we going to achieve this, and how is this feasible? It is feasible because there is an overall 79.8% level of literacy in Rwanda, which will reduce on the time and expenses to be spent on educating them about how to be literate, because they're already literate. What they need is just to adjust to this to the technical terms and digital terms. So since they know how to read and write, it's going to help us be faster. And we also have a 12.62 annual increase rate on digital literacy rate, which is going to make it feasible for us to only take a maximum of 2 years doing this. And then we have funds allocated to literacy, which means that the government is also funding the literacy, which means that people are going to be aware of this, since our services and everything is going to also have Kinyarwanda as a primary language in which they can use, and other languages which are international for international people to facilitate them. And the government, since it puts in 500 million in each year, it's going to be easy for us. And we have 10 million people who uses Momo, which means that they already have the basics of digitalization. We have private sector such as MTN and Airtel, since these people are closer to the people and they know how to do it, because in each and every town we have an MTN and Airtel center, so it is going to be easy for us to going to work with them. Then the step 2 is going to take 3 years. We're going to have the cybersecurity and electrical installations. This is going to be feasible because Rwanda is targeting 100% household access to electricity by 2040. And then we have the cybersecurity 2024. And excuse me on that. And then we're going to have RISA, which is the Rwanda Information Society Authority, and NST, National Commission of Science and Technology, helping us in building this cybersecurity. We are making sure that the systems in this phase, the systems that are being designed, as well as those that are in use, have enough security so that we can put this money to online and use online services. So the third step is service digitalization, where financial institutions will adapt to the systems which are put in place and which are made and secured in the cybersecurity phase. And MTN and Airtel will also update their system such that they'll adapt themselves so that to help the banks and the SACCOs, that people can access their services through MTN and Airtel telecommunication companies. And the step 4 is which is consists of monitoring and evaluation, is going to consist of special committees who will be like, they'll be having public and private sector expertise who will be working on the feasibility and benefits of this project, the return on investment analysis, to make sure that effectiveness on the project, and this monitoring and an ongoing process. So what is the exact source of funds for our project? We have Africa's Technology Innovation Fund, which will sponsor technological innovations in Africa. We have DE4A, which is the Digital Economy Initiative for Africa, and then we have 1 billion USDs from the Rwandan budget, which is allocated purely to ICT projects. So, what will be the impact of our action plan? It's going to be cost effective, as we said. It is going to attract investors due to the globalization that we achieve. It is going to create jobs. It is going to help Rwanda to have an advanced step in being the IPAC as one of its goals that it has right now. And it's going to also boost Rwanda digital transformation because the digitalization of the Rwandan economy will affect all sectors, digitalization as well. So as the proposition team today, we're saying by 2030, we can achieve this digitalization of the Rwandan economy, which is vital for our economy, for our growth, for the development of the whole country, and for us to achieve our goals. So by this, we're putting forward this proposal of having 2 years of service and digital awareness, cybersecurity, service digitalization, and monitoring and evaluation as a quick process to foster this the Rwandan economy. And with that, judges and rest makers.
Thank you. Before the next speaker start, I forgot to tell you, and you guys will bear with me. I forgot to show you the signs, and I hope everyone got the first speaker's speech very clear. So if I do like this, know that you still have like 1 minute to speak. I'm actually timing you guys, so our time was actually over. And if I do like this, if I clap once, it means your protected time is over. And if I do like this again, your protected time ends. And if I clap 2 times, it means your speaking time is over. Is that clear? LDK, is that clear? Okay then. So the time for the first speaker, so you guys are even allowed to give reply. I mean, to ask for point of information. Is like if I do like this, the first minute ends, so you can go for the point of information. And then if I do like this again, it means it's the protected time again. And if I do like if I clap twice, then your time ends, right? Okay, then let's have the first speaker from opposition.
highly digitalized country in the world itself has not achieved a complete digitalization. Ladies and gentlemen, how can a reach with 9 years? That is impossible, ladies and gentlemen. You talked about something about electricity by 2024. Electricity will be countrywide. Yes, we accept plans are made, but are all plans made fulfilled? Just like the 2020 plan, it wasn't fulfilled. How are we going to accept the 2024 plan of having electricity countrywide when we still have areas in Kigali that don't have electricity today? You talked about something about illiteracy. People might be illiterate, but are they digitally illiterate? Uh, and another point is you talked about the plan, which is the first 2 years, and you say that the first 2 years is sensitization, and going to sensitize in the first 2 years. We are saying that sensitization is making them know about it. It is not making them do it. Sensitizing is making them understand and know about it. It is not making the people do it. How are you going to make the people of Rwanda? Oh, we have the semi-peripheral and we have the peripheral. Rwanda is in the core. Countries in the core are fed by the peripheral, and countries in the peripheral are fed by countries in the core are fed by the to achieve a fully digitalization or complete digitalization when a country like USA at the peripheral hasn't achieved complete digitalization. Ladies and gentlemen, that is impossible, highly impossible. Uh, the problem of priorities. In Rwanda, we are ranked, as I said before, we are ranked as among the poorest countries in the world, put in rather than in complete digitalizing the country. I hope you understand this. Priorities like the agriculture sector, the industrialization sector, they have fallen deeply during to the COVID-19. How do you expect us to put the money in complete digitalization? There's sectors like agriculture sector, like industrialization sector, which need to be risen up. People are unemployed today. People are losing. Another question, where do you expect to get the funding from? Complete digitalization requires funding, requires a lot of money. Complete digitalization, I hope you guys understand the meaning of complete digitalization. It requires a lot of money. We are a country that still needs help. We are still getting resources according to the news report of RBA. According to the news report of RBA, the Ministry of ICT and Innovation from Israel, by the people of Israel, to teach them on telecommunication. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a fact that shows that we still need help. They're still teaching us telecommunication. We are still learning. How do you think a country which is still learning, we are like students and we are trying to be teachers? That is impossible. We have a lot to learn today in order to achieve tomorrow. Come on, guys, we cannot do that. We are a country that is still learning and is still developing. And to continue with, I would like to end.
Thank you, first speaker from the opposition side. You left your seconds hanging, but it's okay. So I would love to.
Hello.
Hi, are you guys getting me? Okay, I said you left some of your seconds
Yes, we
hanging.
are.
You should. Yeah. So okay, welcome, Andrew. We can now hear you. We go now to the second speaker proposition side. Okay, then. So the second speaker proposition side, please. The floor is yours.
Before I start, can I point out something before I start my speech? the opposition team is not so okay. I don't know. They try to be, their speech is a bit it's breaking, but I will work with that, with what I have. So is it okay if I begin?
So wait a little bit. Wait. Raymond, are you getting me?
Yes, yeah.
So, did you guys hear the first speaker's speech very well, or we should restart the speech?
Yeah, very well. I don't think so.
She
We
was
did,
breaking during her
yeah.
speech.
She was breaking, and I said this in the beginning. It's going to be a problem. And I asked them to look for a better connection because if we can't hear them, then it limits us. Like if we can't hear you, it limits what we get from you, and we might end up giving a judgment based on what we heard. So is does it guarantee that she won't break if she starts over because they're in the same place? It's the same network. Yeah, we got, yeah.
We're saying,
Right.
okay then. So where are they now? They should be here so that this one can start to speak. People from LDK, can you guys hear us? People from LDK.
This is going to be a problem.
Sure. We'll be pausing and pausing, but we don't have any other option. We'll wait for them until they come, like until their internet is good, and then we resume the debate.
Right.
Sure.
Yes,
Hi, Andrew. Can you hear us now? Hello. Oui. So now Maranyundo is also gone.
I
Hello,
think they're still.
Maranyundo.
We're right here.
Oh, you guys are still there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, room one.
Hi.
Tata, Raymond, Benny, can you all hear me?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear you.
Hi, Tata.
Hi. Hi.
Okay, I'm proposing that we postpone this session until after the second session. So maybe we can have it at 5,
Okay.
because LDK seems to have very serious internet issues. I can't hear
Yeah.
you guys though.
Can you hear me, please?
Yes.
Tata, I can't hear
Ikaze
you.
PCO. Can you hear me?
You can hear
Yes.
me?
Okay.
1 second.
Hi. Can you hear me?
You're muted though.
No. Okay. The camera was
Can you hear me,
offered.
please? Tata?
Sure.
Yes.
Benny, can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, I can't hear any of you guys. Okay,
Okay. Can you hear
let's
me
chat in
now?
the Q&A.
Can you hear me now? Oh.
Okay, Teta, we're going to postpone the session to 5 p.m.
It's okay.
I think the problem might be on my side because everybody can hear me, but I can't hear you.
Well, should be right. Reactions. Yeah, reactions.
So you guys got a chance to go get ready again.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're postponing, then she's beginning again.
Yeah, we
We're
are starting over.
okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're welcome.